From Cedar Field on the campus of the University of Minnesota, 12 Sports presents coverage of the Section 6 4A baseball tournament. The winner's bracket final featuring the Hopkins Royals and the Wayzata Trojans. John Jacobson along with Aaron Hedrick today in Minneapolis for this game. The third meeting, Aaron, between the Royals and the Trojans this season. Wayzata's been outstanding. They're the number one seed in this tournament, 18-3. They swept the regular season Lake Conference Series with Hopkins.
Yeah, Wayzata playing really good baseball. And like you said, took down Hopkins twice. Hopkins, it's hard to beat a team 3 times in one season, so Hopkins kind of looking to see if they can get that in their favor.
There you see the scores, 5-0 and 7-5 in favor of Wayzata. Hopkins has been playing better baseball here late in the regular season and into the playoffs. Had a rough stretch in the middle of the season, but a good senior group has led them into today's game with 2 wins in this section tournament. Just 9-12 on the season, but playing some good ball right now. John Cook leading off, Aaron Jensen, Ben Wallane, Alex Schwartz, Morgan Holmes as Cook hits this one deep out to center field, and that is over the head of the center fielder, Cameron Keenan, bounces over, and it's a ground rule double for Cook. And Cook with a big bases-loaded triple on Memorial Day against Armstrong in the semifinals. Hits this Tom Squirrel pitch to deep right center field, and there you see it bouncing on top of the fence and over. So it's a ground rule double for Cook to start the game.
A good piece of hitting there. And just to start, you want it if you're Hopkins here, especially off a good pitcher like Squirrel.
Rest of that batting order, Tommy Oth, Matt Shaw, Alex Bowers, and Max Wiesner batting in the 6 through 9 slots. That's taking a strike is Aaron Jensen, Hopkins right fielder. Let's see here, you get a runner on second. If you try to move the runner over already, Aaron, sacrificing out this early against Squirrel. You know you're not going to get a lot of scoring opportunity. There's Schobant, didn't get it though. And it's a strike call. Now he's behind 0-2.
Yeah, tough now. You're going to pull off the bunt sign now, but try to move that runner over. Like you say, not going to get a lot off of Squirrel here. At least you wouldn't think so. So try to get that early run as soon as possible.
Swing and a miss, and Jensen retired on 3 pitches. Squirrel's had a good season. There his numbers, 6-1 on the year in 51 innings. 12 walks. Look at that. 74 strikeouts in 51 innings and an earned run average of 1.10. Headed to Kansas State University next year to play college baseball. So 1 away for Hopkins. Cook at second. Ben Wallane takes the first pitch strike. Wallane on the season, 286 batting average. 13 runs scored. He's second on the team. In runs scored. Scorer looking back at Cook and delivers high for a ball. It's 1-1. Alex Schwartz on deck for Hopkins. Foul back. Good cut, but the count now 1-2 to Wallane.
Squirrel doing a nice job here getting ahead of the batters after giving off that leadoff double. You know, he's not going to get rattled out there. He's going to settle down and come back and try to get them.
Wallane gets a bat on it, stays alive on that foul ball. Count stays at 1-2. Winner today moves into the championship game Tuesday afternoon. The site that, as of today, as we're speaking, still to be determined. It'll either be Eden Prairie or Chanhassen High School. That one in the dirt and staying and keeping the ball in front of him. Jake Marsh doesn't allow Cook to advance. Count now 2-2. The loser of this game has got to turn around and play right away again, or approximately half an hour after this game against St. Louis Park, who defeated Minneapolis Southwest in an elimination game, and a game that preceded this one today at Siebert. So 3 games of baseball here, and somebody in this game is going to have to play 2.
It's always tough playing 2 on the same day too. You're using a lot of pitchers. We already saw St. Louis Park went through 2 or 3 in that first game, so you got to try to conserve as much as you can.
Cold strike 3 and a fastball. Wallane called out Scoro with his second strikeout. Look at the Hopkins, or Wayzata defense rather, for today. Will Oberg, Parker Halopchek, Cody Getters, and Jared Briol in the infield. Griffin Schneider, Cameron Keenan, Danny Dice. From left to right in the outfield, Jake Marsh catching today for Tom Scoro. And a first pitch strike to Alex Schwartz.
Another first pitch strike there, John, for Scoro. Getting ahead of the batters is key for him.
Hit down the right field line, but foul. 0-2 on Schwartz, who comes in with a .290 batting average on the season. 13 runs batted in. He and John Cook tied for the team lead with 13. But Scoro got the big advantage here, ahead 0-2. Schwartz fouling it off. A little bit high. 1-2. That's low, and it's 2-2.
And Scoro's got a good breaking ball there. He's been working it a lot here ahead in the count, and then he came right back on walling with a fastball, so you don't really know what's coming here, and he'll throw anything pretty much in any count, it looks like.
Schwartz takes time, steps out for a moment. Called strike 3. Scoro comes back after giving up the leadoff double and strikes out the side and gets Wayzata back to the dugout after the first half inning. So Tom Scoro not allow a run on the first half inning as we come to the bottom half of the first. Let's look at the batting order today for the Wayzata Trojans. Cameron Keenan leading off and playing center field. Parker Halopchek is at second base, batting second. Griffin Schneider in left field hitting third. Will Oberg at first, and it's Jake March, the catcher. Cody Getters at short. Reese Smith, the DH. Jared Briol at third, and Danny Dice in right field and batting ninth for Wayzata. Defensively for Hopkins, Tommy Off at first. Morgan Holmes at second. Matt Shaw, the shortstop. Alex Schwartz at third. The outfield, Alex Bowers in left. Ben Wallin in center. Aaron Jensen in right field. Max Wiesner is the catcher. And John Cook is the starting pitcher today. 4-1 record on the season for the senior. 32 2/3 innings. 6 walks. 16 strikeouts, an earned run average of 1.50 on the season. In those 32 innings, he has allowed 35 hits, 12 runs. Just 7 of those have been earned.
And look at Cook's line here, where low ERA, only 16 strikeouts though in 32 innings, so he's not going to blow you away, not going to strike you out, but he gets the ball put in play and trusts his defense to make the plays behind him.
Cameron Keenan to lead it off for Wayzata. .321 batting average on the season. 22 hits and 69 at-bats on the season. 22 runs scored. 3 extra base hits and 10 RBIs. Pops up the first pitch. Back behind the plate. Wiesner is there. Oh, and he can't come up with that. A little bit of a breeze today, but Wiesner, I'm sure, feels that 20 how we should have had, and Keenan stays alive.
Yeah, those are tough plays for the catchers there. It's way up high, but when they're going to give you an out like that, you got to try to be able to take it, and especially swinging on the first pitch here.
Outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. This is drilled out to center field. Going back is Wallin, makes the catch in front of the warning track, about 375 feet away from home plate. Keenan retired, 1 away in the Wayzata first. Wallin tracking that one all the way and gets the put out. Parker Lobachek, second baseman, batting in the number 2 hole today for the Trojans. Takes the first pitch strike from John Cook. Lobachek 276 batting average on the season, 1 home run and 10 runs batted in. And another strike. A 2-pitch, grounded past third and into left field, a base hit. Lobachek with a 1-out single here in the home half of the first, getting it past the diving Alex Schwartz at third.
A nice piece of hitting there, going the other way with the ball, going away with the pitch, you know, and pitch, maybe too good of a pitch there with an 0-2 count there.
Now Griffin Schneider, first pitch fastball for strike 1. Schneider on the season, 371. Team high 16 runs batted in. Also leads the team in extra base hits with 12. One missed, it's 1-1. Fouled back and out of play by Schneider. Cook misses, and the count 2-2. Look at Bobby DeWitt, head coach at Wayzata, trying to coach the Trojans to a section final, a possible state tournament berth. And today's a big one. He said, you know, grounded this one to short, and then we'll get a force out at 1, but that's all. A little bobble at short. Not any chance of a double play. Schneider is in the fielder's choice. Shaw to Holmes on the putout at second.
Yeah, just too quick down that line to get that double play. That turn and pretty much has to be perfect there, and unable to get it here, but not a bad start for Hopkins so far.
2 away now. First pitch swing following it back is Will Oberg. He's at a first baseman. Oberg 293 batting average on the season. 3 doubles, 7 runs batted in. It's this one to second. Holmes up with it there, over to Tommy off, and Wayzata retired in the bottom half of the first inning. No runs on a hit. They leave 1. We've played 1. No score. Hopkins and Wayzata, Section 6 baseball on 12 Sports.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Sharing your passion starts with taking that first step. Take Will, for example. His first step was taking free TV classes at Northwest Community Television. He's learning production skills and now has access to cutting-edge equipment. He's working on local music productions, meeting new people, and gaining experience needed to produce his own show. Best of all, he's sharing his passion for music with others in his community. Share your passion. Visit nwct.org.
your umbrellas out. We've had some rain this morning during the first game. And it's been cloudy certainly all day, and raindrops here and there since. But they do all they can to get in 3 games here this afternoon and stay on schedule in this section tournament. We're in the top half of the second inning. No score between Hopkins and Wayzata. Morgan Holmes leading it off for the Royals. Tommy Off and Matt Shaw to follow. Popped up, did not a play. And the count 1-1 on Morgan Holmes. Here's a look at Pat Berger, head coach at Hopkins. Really likes the leadership these seniors have come through with. This ball is hit very well by Holmes, deep to left, and it's over the head of the left fielder, and gathering it in, Schneider. Holmes on his way to third, and he'll be in with a triple. Tagged pretty well by Morgan Holmes, and it just kept carrying and over Griffin Schneider's head, and Holmes is on third to start the second inning.
A great piece of hitting there. I thought I might have had a chance to get out there, but kept carrying. There's no chance to make a play on that ball, and he read that perfectly. Thought it was a sure double, but he stretched it out into a triple easily.
The infield in now with nobody out. First pitch strike to Tommy Off.
I like the idea of having the infield in here. You got to imagine it's not going to be a high-scoring game, so try to cut that run off as soon as you can.
For Morgan Holmes, his first triple of the season, as you see the infielders. Viol and Oberg at the corners. Lavacek and Getters in the middle. Inside. Two balls and one strike to Oft. Left it out in the air to right field. Should be deep enough. Here comes Holmes. The throw and in safely is Morgan Holmes. A sacrifice fly for Tommy Off, and it's 1-0 Hopkins.
Nice job there by Off, doing his job, getting a deep fly ball, scoring the run, RBI, and Hopkins jumping out to that early lead on Squirrel. That's huge here for Hopkins. Looked like they were maybe going to do something in the first, but answered back here in the second instead.
A relay throw off the mark would have been too late anyway. One out, a run in. And the first pitch foul by Matt Shaw. Shaw, the shortstop, in the number 7 slot today for Hopkins. 250 batting average on the season, 10 for 40. One of the 2 times that these teams met, Squirrel pitched 6 shutout innings in a Wayzata win. This one popped up and caught by Lavacek for out number 2.
They only gave up 1 hit in that game too, so pretty good stat line against him earlier in the year, but they're jumping out on him a little bit here.
The left fielder, number 7, Alex Powers.
First pitch strike to Alex Bowers. And quickly strike 2. Squirrel doesn't waste a lot of time out there. He gets the ball, gets his sign, and he's right back into his pitching motion. There's 3 pitches in about 25 seconds and a 3-pitch strikeout of Alex Bowers. And Hopkins out in the second, but they pick up a run. The leadoff triple by Holmes leads to a run. They leave no one, inning and a half. It's Hopkins 1, Wayzata 0.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Can you help me with this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff. Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
At Siebert Field at the University of Minnesota, Wayzata Hopkins baseball for you today on 12 Sports. For these Wayzata seniors, Aaron, they had a late night. They had graduation on Friday night, not far from here. Had a couple hours that they could enjoy at the all-night party, which for them turned into a short party. It's a grounder to second, and out on a pitch, Jake Marsh grounding out Morgan Holmes. Nice play, got it to Tommy Oth for the first out. They stayed till around 12:30, we're told, and then had to be back home and lights out and get a decent night's sleep before getting to the ballpark this morning.
Those senior parties, they're always fun, but you got to focus on this game. This is a big game for them.
Strike one to Cody Getters. John Cook's pitch blown away, 1-1. Getters a .279 batting average on the season. Hopped in the air. Off, over, backs up now and makes the catch. In foul territory for out number 2.
Seems like that wind's playing a little bit of a factor here. Carried those 2 balls out to the outfield earlier, and tough play there. Carried him back, able to make the play, but the breeze is definitely affecting the ball.
First pitch missing low to Reese Smith. DH today for Wayzata. It's this one on a line deep to center, back and making the catch is Ben Wallin. Quick 1-2-3 inning for John Cook and the Royals. Wayzata retired in order. They played 2. It's 1-0 Hopkins.
30 million Americans will suffer from an eating disorder at some point in their lives. The National Eating Disorders Association has the information and resources to steer people and their families toward the road to recovery.
Hi, I work at the NEDA helpline. We have something called Click to Chat, which is a live chat with someone on the helpline, and they're really able to get support.
Call or visit the NEDA website today for help and hope.
All right, give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry.
Just...
I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
And rain persisting from time to time this afternoon as we're back here in Minneapolis. Third inning of play coming up here in the Section 6 4A Winners Bracket Final. First year of 4 classes in both prep baseball and softball in Minnesota. Tom Scoro ready to deliver, and Max Wiesner following the first pitch off. Wiesner, the number 9 hitter, the catcher for Hopkins Royals. Scoro through the first 2 innings has allowed 2 hits, 1 run, no walks, 4 strikeouts. Wiesner, and then back to the top of the order, and John Cook. Wiesner hitting in the air, out to left field. Schneider drifts over and makes the catch.
Pitcher number 14, John Cook.
1 down, and here's John Cook. Led the game off with a double to center. It was stranded there when Scoro came back and struck out Jensen, Wallin, and Schwartz. First Pitch strike to Cook.
Yeah, Cook, pretty good hitter, probably the best hitter on the Royals team here. And got a good pitch to hit, and he hit it there in the first inning. And trying to do something like that again, help himself out on the mound too.
Inside 1-1. Fouled away. 1 ball and 2 strikes now.
Sorry, I'm working.
Fouls it off. 1-2 still.
Looked like a breaking ball there, and probably not the pitch he wanted to hit, so nice job fouling that off and try to get something he actually does want to hit.
Waved at that one, and it's strike 3 and strikeout number 5 for Tom Scorrell. 2 out here in the 3rd.
That's a good pitch there, that curveball. He's sitting there, he's expecting it, but there's nothing you can do about that. That's outside. Just try to put it in play or foul it off, and unable to do so there.
First pitch to Aaron Jensen's outside for ball 1. Jensen, a .345 batting average on the season. 4 doubles, 12 runs batted in. Way outside and high. And for 3-ball count for Scorrell today. Taking all the way, it's a strike to Jensen. Then the check swing out to right, running in and making the catch is Danny Dice for out number 3. Good grab by Dice, and Hopkins is down in the 3rd. A 1-2-3 inning, 2.5 innings. It remains Hopkins 1, Wayzata 0.
Good one, son.
Last summer, my new dad took me on vacation. First, we went deep sea fishing. Wow!
I'm so proud of you, son.
And then we went on Thunder Shark. That was awesome! Let's go again. 3 times. I gotta say, it was pretty cool.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Oh, not again.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
With Aaron Hedrick, I'm John Jacobson. Thanks for tuning in for Channel 12's coverage. Section 6 baseball, Wayzata and Hopkins today. Bottom half of the 3rd inning. Top seed Wayzata trailing Hopkins by a score of 1-0. Hopkins the number 3 seed in this section. The number 2 seed was Armstrong. They were defeated by Hopkins on Monday 5-0, and then the Falcons lost to Armstrong on Wednesday, eliminated by the Lakers. Southwest then lost today to St. Louis Park, and they were eliminated. We are down to 3 teams remaining in this section. John Cook quickly ahead of Jared Briot, 0-2. Briot, the number 8 hitter, the 3rd baseman for Wayzata today. Danny Dice, Cameron Keenan to follow. This one hit out into short right field. It's a base hit. Real leadoff single for Wayzata. 2nd hit today for John Cook.
Nice job there. Got that low and outside pitch. Just went the other way with it. And good for Wayzata's 2nd hit of the game. And pitcher's doing a great job out here, eliminating the damage. So we'll see how Cook does out here.
Danny Dice bunts it foul. back, but it's a called strike, and it's 0-2.
Interesting there to see him pull that back there. It looked like a pretty good pitch, try to get that sac bunt down if you can.
Ball hit in the air down the right field line, toward the line, and just hits foul.
Pretty close one there, and that would have got down for a hit for sure if it was a fair ball. Dice not your typical 9-hitter, but hitting over 400,
right.
So
404 batting average coming into today.
kind of nice to have somebody at the bottom of the lineup there to turn it over for the top.
Throw to first, Briol ducking back in. Good move there by John Cook. Another throw, Briol again back in.
Yeah, very quick move from Cook there, hard to read, so Wayzata maybe not stretching their lead too much more than normal over there at first.
Inside it tight, 1-2 the count to Dice. Ball popped up on the infield off, right at the bag, makes the catch. One down, top of the order, and Cameron Keenan.
Center fielder number 34, Cameron Keenan.
First pitch to him was low, ball one.
Third baseman for Hopkins playing way in on that play. Still a little bit in, maybe looking for another bunt here. Looked like he showed there for a second.
Throw to first, and again, Briol back in under the tag of off. Grounded foul. The count 2 balls and 1 strike to Cameron Keenan. Needing a fly out to center to start the Wayzata first. Good hitter. Wayzata tries to tie things up here in the third. This ball hit pretty well out to right center field. Long run and over the head and off the past the glove of Wallane. Bounces off that turf and over the wall.
An unfortunate break there too for the Trojans. Unable to score a run on that.
Yeah, Briol was in for sure. You can see him already at second base, and his ball hadn't even landed past Wallane. Nice turf field here at Seabrook, but sometimes you will get a little higher bounce than you would on grass. That may have been the case there. Still, they'll take the doubles. Runners at second and third, 1 out. And Hopkins will play the infield in now. Parker Halopchek coming up to the plate.
It was interesting too. Briol took off right away on the pitch with 1 out. He either didn't know the situation or he knew that ball was going to get down for sure.
Strike call. The count evens 1-1. Halopchek trying to drive in a couple here. Briol at third, Keenan at second with that double. A little bit low. It's 2-1. Wiesner trying to frame that pitch to get the strike call. It's 2-1. Cook's pitch, a little off it, missed the zone. It's 3-1.
It's not the worst thing in the world either, too. You got a base open at first, so a walk isn't the worst thing. You get a force out at any base.
Here one, fouled away.
So if you can come in and get him, then, you know, you'd like to get him, get that out, but Nothing too good here either with the base open at first.
Inside is ball 4. Lavacek walks, and the bases are loaded for Wayzata. Lavacek with his team-high 13th base on ball this season. And now Griffin Schneider. Schneider first pitch swinging deep to left, down the line. That's in the park, over the fence on a bounce again. Another ground rule double. 2-run score. Wayzata takes a 2-1 lead. First pitch double for Griffin Schneider. Team high 17th and 18th run batted in on the season.
A nice piece of hitting there and jumping on that first pitch. A lot of times that first pitch is the best one you're going to see, so jump all over that and hit it right down the line. Another ground rule double here for the Trojans.
And now Will Oberg. First pitch strike to him. Single. A couple of doubles, a walk, and led to 2 runs. Wayzata threatening for more still. Count 1-1 to Oberg, who grounded out in his first at bat today.
Yeah, still only 1 out in the inning here. If you could knock in even these 2 guys that are on base here, you got to be feeling pretty good sending Scorrell back out on the mound for the rest of the game.
On the outside corner, a strike. Now 1-2 to Oberg. Low, 2-2. Supposed to get that infield in. If you can just hit a hard ground ball, that's going to score 2.
Yeah, there's some big holes there that you can hit it right through. So, like you said, just put it on the ground too.
Swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Cook. Gets the number 4 hitter Oberg here for out number 2.
Big strikeout there. Takes some pressure off. The infielders are able to move back here, and you're just looking for that last out at first.
Now Jake Marsh did really a nice season at the plate this year. .350 batting average, team high 3 home runs and 14 runs batted in. Trying to put a big swing on one here. Took the first pitch for a ball, 1-0 against John Cook. That one missed. It's 2-0. Max Wiesner thought that was a strike. He's delayed a little bit before throwing it back to his pitcher. Now Cook taking a moment to compose himself, get back on the rubber. 2-0 pitch to Marsh. Hits it hard to short. Matt Shaw up with it, throws over to first for the out. So a couple big outs to end that inning. Gets Hopkins off the field, but Wayzata picks up 2 runs in the inning. On 3 hits, they leave 2. We played 3 innings. They score Wayzata 2, Hopkins 1.
Sharing your passion starts with taking that first step. Take Lindsay, for example. Her first step was taking free TV classes at Northwest Community Television. Right away, she received professional training and now has the tools and skills necessary to produce her own show. She's turning dreams into realities right from her own home. And best of all, she's sharing her passion with members of her community and beyond. Share your passion. Visit nwct.org.
Pretty much a good day for me would be people leaving their hands off of me. I'm always called names. Everywhere that I go, there's always someone calling me names, calling me gay. I've been choked, thrown up against a wall, punched. Nobody's ever tried to help me.
There's a breeze. It's blowing out today here at Siebert Field. A little bit more to right center earlier, now blowing a little more toward left center, but definitely a factor in the first couple of innings of play. Tom Scoro goes back out to the mound, and now he's working with a lead, 2-1 as we start. The Hopkins fourth, Ben Wallane, Alex Schwartz, Morgan Holmes, 3, 4, and 5 hitters up here for the Hopkins Royals. Scoro's first pitch inside and low for ball 1. Hopkins with 2 hits in the game and 1 run. Popped up on the infield. And it's going to be Getters, and Riol didn't really communicate very well there. Getters able to make the grab, which is the important thing, and there's out number 1.
I don't know how many times I've seen this. Coaching or just watching baseball, they got to be better communication there. You don't want players getting hurt, and you don't want to drop the ball.
First pitch up high to Alex Schwartz for a ball. Hit in the right field. One out single here for Alex Schwartz. 3rd hit of the game for Hopkins. And he represents a tying run down at first base.
I think it's the first time, too. Squirrels had a runner at first, so it'd be interesting to see any type of move he has over there.
Inside and low to Holmes, who had that triple to left. Lead off the second, came around and scored the first run of the game. Pretty conservative lead by Schwartz over at first. Ball hit in the air on the infield. It'll be the second baseman, Lavacek, calling off Oberg and making the catch. 2 down.
Nice job by Squirrel coming back, getting Holmes there, getting the second out, and it seems like Squirrel, he did give up the 1 run, but he reacts well when he gives up a hit. He comes back and he works quick, and he gets the next couple of batters pretty easily.
First pitch missed inside, a Chami off. Off getting his 6th run batted in on the season with that sacrifice fly that scored Holmes in the second. Two-0 pitch, tagged pretty well to center. Keenan, though, is there and makes the catch. 1 out single for Schwartz, but that's it for Hopkins in the 4th. No runs on a hit. They leave 1, they've stranded just 2 in the game. We played 3.5. Wayzata up on Hopkins, 2-1.
You watch Channel 12 at home. Why not on the go? Channel 12 is online at 12.tv. Watch on your phone, on your tablet. Channel 12 is your local source wherever you go. Just log on to 12.tv. Check out our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and even watch live events via live stream. So don't wait. Stay up to date with Channel 12 and 12.tv, your local source.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Oh, you should pick that up. Oh, you're such a dork. Loser. Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Oh, look. Your crush is looking at you. Poor you.
They want to help, but don't know how.
See, no one here's gonna help you, because no one
Teach your
likes you.
kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Bottom half of the 4th inning, the Wayzata Trojans leading the Hopkins Royals 2-1. Section 6 4A winners bracket final. Baseball today at Siebert Field in Minneapolis. Winner will play for the title Tuesday. Loser will have to come back and earn another win yet today against St. Louis Park to get back in that game. Diving attempt out in right field on the fly ball hit. Aaron Jensen can't get it. Cody Getters will have himself a leadoff hit. Rule that. It was a tough run for Jensen. Had a shot at this, but yeah, that's definitely a hit. Leadoff single for Cody Getters. for Wayzata. It's their 5th hit of the day.
Yeah, it would have been a really tough play there, but nice job getting a glove on it and holding him to a single on that.
Now Reese Smith. Shows bunt, gets it down nicely. Cook looks at second, really only realistic play is first, and throws there to get the out. Good sacrifice by Reese Smith. Cody Getters down to second base.
Third baseman number 2, Jared Real.
Now Briola had a single that started the 2-run rally for Wayzata last inning. Scored the first run of the game. Blocked by Wiesner, and keeps Getters at second.
What Brielle needs to do here too is try to move that runner over. Be important for the Trojans to try to get another one here, so maybe try hitting to the right side here if you can.
It's this one out to left. Coming in a few steps, making the catch is Alex Bowers for out number 2. Getters holds at second. And Danny Dice, the batter.
Right fielder number 7, Danny Dice.
Cook's first pitch to Dice, up high for a ball. Grounded and weakly is short. Shaw up with it. Throw to first. Not gonna. Oh, they got him. That was going to be a little bit late, but they got him. Tommy off making the catch. Dice retired 6-3 to end the 4th inning. No runs on a hit. Wayzata strands 1. They have left 4. We go to the 5th inning. Our score: Wayzata 2, Hopkins 1.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
John Jacobson, Aaron Hedrick. The sun has come out here at Siebert Field. We're ready for the 5th inning. 2-1. Wayzata leading Hopkins. Look at that last at bat. Danny Dice grounding to Matt Shaw, and look at the play at first that was very close. We'll take another look at it. Ooh, it's hard to see where his foot is. But I thought he was safe.
I thought he was safe in real time there. Right. It looks like he was safe. A tough call for the umpire. I mean, he's on the other side of the field there because of the runner being on second base, so tough call for him.
Regardless, out's the call on the field, and so we move to the 5th inning. Hopkins trailing by a run. It's been a very fast-paced game.
Both pitchers work very quick.
Matt Shaw, Alex Bowers, and Max Wiesner do up here. Hopkins in the 5th. One pitch hit out into center field. Now drop for a base hit. Laid off single for Matt Shaw. 4th hit of the day for Hopkins. Tying run on base.
Good job by Shaw there, leading off the inning, doing his job, getting on base. But Scoro, I'm telling you, when he gives up those hits, it seems like he comes back with even more vengeance here and shuts him down.
Scoro's throw to first. Shaw back in. Bauer struck out in his first at bat, one of 5 strikeouts that Scoro has in the game in 4+ innings. Showing bunt, gets it down. Scoro up, turns, fires to first, and they get the out. Sacrifice works, and Shaw down in scoring position at second base.
And a nice bunt there down the first baseline. That's a tough play for lefty pitcher to grab it, spin, make the throw. But nice job by Scoro making the play. Maybe rushed it just a little bit, but good play by him. And Royals doing the job there, moving the runner over to second.
Now Wiesner, the batter. First pitch up high, ball one.
Word travels quick.
Scoro's pitch, tagged out to center field. Cameron Keenan is there, makes the catch. Runner starting toward third and hangs on. One bounce throw from Keenan into Briol, and wise decision by Matt Shaw to hold at second base.
Nice job by Shaw, at least bluffing the take, though. You got to force a throw there and see if, you know, make him make a good throw there.
Right.
And if it goes offline, then you're halfway there and you're ready to advance to third, no problem.
Two away. Visit to the mound. John Cook comes up. Now he's a good hitter, and I don't know, discussing, you know, if you ever want to put on the go-ahead run on base, but Cook is dangerous a hitter perhaps as Hopkins has, and if not an intentional walk, certainly you're going to be a little careful with him. As good as Scoro is, he didn't want to groove one either to Cook, who had a double in his first at bat today.
Yeah, Cook, I mean, good piece of hitting there in that first inning. So yeah, you definitely got to be careful to him. Aaron Jensen on deck, he struck out, flew out, so better chance with him maybe. So yeah, nothing good here. Talking, just don't throw him anything good. You don't necessarily have to walk him here, but nothing too good.
Scoro did strike out Cook the second time up, though, in the third inning. Third at bat for the Hopkins leadoff hitter. Plate for ball one.
It's like you said, John, though, I'm not sure I would be out there telling him to put this batter on the go-ahead run on.
Inside, and it's 2-0. Working the edges of the plate, see if he can get to a strike call or get Cook chase something a little out of his comfort zone. 3-0. Now they're going to give him the intentional walk. So it wasn't intentional, but neither of those first three pitches were really all that close. And so Scoro issues his first walk. And now we'll go to work on Aaron Jensen.
Right fielder number 1, Aaron Jensen.
Swing and a miss. Jensen after that first one. One pitch, and a high fastball. Jensen going after it. It's 0-2.
I notice Jensen too. I don't know if it's a natural part of his swing, but he kind of steps open with his front foot, and you give him anything on the outside, I don't think there's any way he catches up to that pitch.
Scoro's 0-2 pitch fouled back. Matt Shaw, the tying run out at second. Lead run. Cook is the runner at first. 2 outs here. The Hopkins fifth. Another 0-2 to Jensen. Another foul. They hang in there at 0-2.
Still has that 0-2 count. Might be a good idea. Maybe go up and in again. Swung through that earlier.
Swing and a miss. at number 6 for Scoro, and he works out of a mini jam here in the 5th. No runs for Hopkins, a hit. They leave 2. 4.5 innings complete. It's Wayzata leading Hopkins 2-1.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Sharing your passion starts with taking that first step. Take Will, for example. His first step was taking free TV classes at Northwest Community Television. He's learning production skills and now has access to cutting-edge equipment. He's working on local music productions, meeting new people, and gaining experience needed to produce his own show. Best of all, he's sharing his passion for music with others in his community. Share your passion. Visit nwct.org.
The umbrella is now more for sun than rain. It's turned out to be a nice afternoon, a little bit cool, but a good day for baseball here. Wayzata and Hopkins. There's a look at St. Louis Park, won earlier today against Minneapolis Southwest. And while the Orioles relaxing a little bit as they get ready to face the loser of this game about half an hour after this one. First pitch swinging, and it's a strike to Cameron Keenan on a foul ball. Keenan a ground rule double at his last at bat. Hits this one in the air out to right center field. Right fielder over and making the catch is Aaron Jensen for out number 1. One down in the Wayzata 5th. Parker Lavacek is the batter. Parker's been on both times, single and a walk today. Fouled out of play. Pitch and a strike. The pitch by Cook. He gets ahead in the count. But doesn't get a lot of strikeouts. You saw the numbers before the game today. Just 1 strikeout so far today. This one a little floater out beyond third and foul. In no man's territory. No chance for Schwartz or Bowers on that play.
It's kind of interesting, John, like you were saying. Not a lot of strikeouts. He's got a very low ERA, 1.5. Usually when you see that, expect these pitchers to be blowing people away, striking a lot of people out. But got a solid defense, obviously, behind him, and pitches to contact and get out that way. It doesn't matter how you get him, as long as you get him.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Ball hit in the air by Lamacek out to left field over toward the line. Bowers makes the catch for out number 2. Couple of fly ball outs to start the Wayzata 5th. And now Griffin Schneider.
Left fielder number 12, Griffin Schneider.
Schneider drove in both Wayzata runs with that double to left in the 3rd inning. Brought home Briol and Keenan.
Found a pretty good pitch to hit and laced it down the left field line, and playing him to pull it again. The third baseman almost on the line.
Tags this one out to center. Wallane over. All three outfielders get a put out in the fifth for Hopkins. Wayzata retired. 1, 2, 3. 5 innings complete. It is still Wayzata leading 2-1 our score.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Can you help me with this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Top seed Wayzata leading number 3 seed Hopkins 2-1 through 5 innings. Section baseball here from Siebert Field in Minneapolis.
Top of the 6th inning. Center fielder, number 18. Heads, Wally.
Pretty quick game so far, John, here. The pitchers both working very quick. Pretty much got the pitcher duel that we were expecting.
Hopkins 1 run, 4 hits. Wayzata 2 runs, 5 hits. Wallane, the leadoff hitter here for Hopkins in the 6th inning. 0 for 2 today. One pitch, just a little high. 2-1 squirrel wanted that pitch. Like, where was that?
Hopkins only with 4 hits and the 1 run, but they have had leadoff hitter on 3 out of the 5 innings. So Squirrel doing a good job fighting back after giving up those leadoff guys, putting them on base.
Yep. One hit him, or did he go around? He did not hit him. He did not go around. Now goes full to 3-2.
That was an interesting looking check swing there, I guess. Looked like it might have hit him, but
it fouled past third. That would have been extra bases, but it goes foul. Look at that pitch to Wallane again. Acted like the ball hit him, didn't he? But he didn't really protest after it when it wasn't called that. And then he didn't go around on it. This one inside and a walk. So Squirrel issues a walk to start the 6th inning.
So that's the leadoff guy on in 4 out of the 6 innings here for the Royals.
Only Holmes out of those, well, the first 3 anyway, were able to score. Holmes with the leadoff triple back in the 2nd. Let's see what Alex Schwartz is going to do here.
Very, very minimal lead over there at first. About a step off the base there. I always think of bunt too in this situation, but you got your 4 hitter up, so he shows bunt. Sometimes you let your 4 guy swing away in this situation, but really need to get that 1 run. Pretty elusive here against Squirrel.
He's going to try to bunt and does get it down. Squirrel takes it himself, stepping in front of Oberg, and then tags out the runner. Don't see one unassisted very often, or that's what happened there. And the sacrifice by Schwartz. Wallane gets down to 2nd.
Second baseman number 3, Morgan Holmes.
And now Morgan Holmes, who had that triple back in the second. Trying to tie things up here in the 6th for Hopkins. Slices the first one foul. Swing and a miss. Going over the top of that one and score quickly ahead of the Royals' second baseman, 0-2. Inside, Marsh keeping it in front of him on that low pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good pitch to waste there, 0-2. Try to get him to chase, and a nice stop there and keep the runner at second.
Speed pitch, missed, and it's 2-2.
A pretty good looking curveball there. Looked like it might have painted the outside corner. It's a tough pitch coming off of a lefty there. Always, curveball's hard enough as it is, but coming off a lefty, you don't see that very often.
Swing by Holmes to get a piece of that one and keep this bat alive. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Gets the strikeout. Out number 2.
Nice job by Squirrel coming back there, throwing a couple breaking balls in a row and getting the swing and a miss there. Big strikeout there for him.
First baseman number 21, Tommy Off.
2 outs. Wallin still at second, and now Tommy Off, the batter. Ball 1. Off a couple of fly balls today. RBI and a sac fly in the second, through the second to end the 4th. Time called. Squirrels 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2.
Squirrel trying to work out of, wouldn't call it a jam, but he put the leadoff guy on once again and been able to work out of that pretty well. Trying to do it again here.
1-2 pitch, and it's going to be a throw out to first for a strikeout, and the 3rd out of the inning, 8th strikeout. Or Squirrel comes back, gave up the leadoff walk to Wallin, but Hopkins unable to get then Wallin around. No runs, no hits, 1 left for Hopkins. They go to the home half of the 6th inning at Siebert Field. It's Wayzata leading Hopkins 2-1.
30 million Americans will suffer from an eating disorder at some point in their lives. The National Eating Disorders Association has the information and resources to steer people and their families toward the road to recovery.
Hi, I work at the NEDA helpline. We have something called Click to Chat, which is a live chat with someone on the helpline, and they're really able to get support.
Call or visit the NEDA website today for help and hope.
All right, give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry. I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Downtown Minneapolis is a few minutes away here from the University of Minnesota campus as we Go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Wayzata holding a 2-1 lead. Like to get Tom Scoro a little insurance if they can. First pitch swinging Will Oberg. On the outfield grass, it's Holmes making the catch. I should say outfield turf makes the catch. Oberg retired on the pitch.
Yeah, nice complex here at Siebert. Yeah. Artificial turf everywhere but the mound, and batter's box there at home. So able to get these games in, you know, despite any kind of rain earlier or any kind of rain you might see it later in the day.
Jake Marsh, first pitch swinging, fouls it off. He's 0 for 2 today. John Cook's pitch outside for a ball. Hits it out to center field. Wallin going back, still going back near the warning track, makes the catch. Marsh with good power gave that one a ride. In carried it a little deeper, I think, than Wallin probably thought, but able to make the grab.
Yeah, nice job tracking that ball. The wind is definitely playing a factor here, carrying the ball out to the outfield, but nice job tracking it.
Cody Getter's first pitch swinging, pops it up. Tommy off the catch. A very quick inning for John Cook, and Wayzata retired in quick fashion in the bottom of the 6th. Nothing across for Wayzata. Last chance for Hopkins. We go to the 7th. It's Wayzata 2, Hopkins 1.
Good one, son.
Last summer, my new dad took me on vacation. First, we went deep sea fishing. Wow!
I'm so proud of you, son.
And then we went on Thunder Shark. That was awesome! Let's go again. 3 times. I gotta say, it was pretty cool.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Oh, not again.
There's our line score. Hopkins taking a 1-0 lead in the 2nd. Wayzata gets 2 in the 3rd, and we stay at 2-1 as we go to the top half of the 7th inning. Bottom 3rd of the batting order, Aaron Hedrick for Hopkins to try to scratch out a run against Tom Scoro.
Yeah, it's not the most ideal spot in your lineup here with one at bat remaining, but you got to, if you're the coach, you got to lean on these guys, tell them to get up there and look for a good pitch and just try to put the ball in play here and see if they can get a hit off Scoro here. Both pitchers have been pitching pretty phenomenal here today, so just try to do what they can here.
This game has zipped along just over 70 minutes. Under 75 certainly as we start the 7th inning. Matt Shaw, Alex Bowers, Max Wiesner, the scheduled hitters. First pitch fouled back by Shaw for strike 1.
Nice job by Shaw there, looking for that first pitch. Trying to get that first pitch fastball and see if he could put that in play before he gets a bunch of junk here.
Waved at that one and Scoro quickly ahead, 2 strikes. 8 strikeouts for Tom Scoro. Looking for number 9 here. Waits to one up high, ball 1.
He'll probably come back with a breaking ball here.
1-2, there's strike 3. That was a good pitch, wasn't it, Aaron?
Yeah, really good pitch there. Went up high, try to get him to swing through, and then come back with that breaking ball just on the outside there. No chance there, just kind of try to put the ball in play, but not a great swing there.
9th strikeout, here's Bowers. First pitch swinging, diving stop at 3rd. Throw to first, in time, Jared Friol to Will Oberg on a great play in the field.
Nice diving stop here. Take another look at it. That great play to dive and then be able to get back up to your feet, set your feet, and make a good throw over the first.
It's a defensive play of the day. Jared Friol at 3rd. And now Hopkins down to its final out. Max Wiesner hits it in the air out to center field. A run, but making the catch is Cameron Keenan, and the ball game's over. A couple of good defensive plays to end it for Wayzata. Tom Scoro, another win, his 7th of the season. He was outstanding, gave up a couple of extra base hits in the first 2 innings, but able to buckle down, 9 strikeouts, just the 4 hits allowed in the game. Complete game win for him. John Cook on the other side, Aaron, was very good too. Gave up the 2-run double in the 3rd inning to Griffin Schneider, and that was it.
Yeah, unfortunate for Cook there, they has to take the loss, and unfortunate for the Royals there. He pitched a pretty good game himself, just got outdueled just a bit by Skoro, and obviously pitchers duel 2-1 here, so unfortunate for the Royals. They got to play another game, and they look pretty good here, though, so they should be able to give St. Louis Park a pretty good game.
Yeah, they'll play Park in the game that'll follow here at Siebert. Again, Wayzata moves into the championship game Tuesday afternoon at 4:30. And they'll play the winner of that Park-Hopkins game for a spot in the state tournament. Wayzata trying to get to state for the first time since 2013. That'll do it for our telecast this afternoon from Minneapolis. For Aaron Hendrick and all of our crew, thanks so much for watching it. Wayzata, the #1 seed, advancing to the title game. They win it today over Hopkins. 2-1 Trojans, the final.